don't know how it stacks, you know, but this truck looks so damn good, man. Like, I can't lie, I do like how the TRX looks, but there's something about a Raptor, boy. I tell you what. On chat, so hey, yo, man, I am a huge car guy, honestly, but I do live in Texas. I do ride dirt bikes and stuff like that, so you know, cars don't always get it done. So Ford, I know it's a hot topic around, especially down here. Are you Ford gang? Are you Chevy gang? Or are you Dodge gang? Or what? But Ford has come out with the new Ford Raptor. So we are about to go ahead and take a look. It's 700 horsepower. This should be lit. I want one. I can't even lie. I want one. So let's get to the video.
Here it is, guys. It's finally here. A supercharged V8 Ford F-150 Raptor from the factory. This is the 2023 Raptor R. In this video, I'm going to show you all the way around the truck, tell you all the specs, all the modes, pricing, towing capability, shocks, suspension.
Yo, I'm gonna be real. I don't know some of that stuff at all. What it even kind of came. I don't know how it stacks, you know, but this truck looks so damn good, man. Like, I can't lie, I do like how the TRX looks, but there's something about a Raptor, boy. I tell you what. Anyways, let's go.
And
also, how do you get early access, bro? Yo, Ford, I'll test drive stuff, bro. Look, man, look, I will test drive some Fords for you. You know, give me, like, look, I might have to look at it, fill it out for a year or so, you know? Yeah.
What's under the hood? So let's get going. That's right, Ford listened to you guys who really wanted a production truck with a supercharged V8 engine, and they're giving it to you right here. Hiding behind this grill is basically the Predator engine. The Predator name comes from the 5.2 liter V8 that's also currently available in the Ford Mustang GT500 Shelby.
Chat, for those of y'all that don't know your boy, haven't been around the community that long, bro, I am in love with the Ford Mustangs. So if I could ever get a Ford Mustang GT500, boy, I would be sent to the moon. Sit to the moon. I'll tell you what.
A performance sports car. This engine has been retuned, of course, for the Raptor because it's a truck. It's way heavier than a Mustang, but the core of the engine is basically the same. It's 5.2 liters. It's got a giant supercharger sitting on top of it, and it's made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission with a very unique and special torque converter to handle all the power. 700 horsepower and 640 pound-feet of torque. So more torque than in the Mustang GT500, less horsepower than the Mustang, and also this horsepower is less than a Ram TRX, which has 702, for example. So that's peculiar, but as we go through this video, I'll tell you more specifications because, of course, this truck is a bit lighter than the TRX. Well, here it is, the Predator V8, the 5.2 liter supercharged puppy right here in the flesh. This is the size of it. Yes, it's pretty much small enough for me to hug. Okay, enough hugging. The supercharger itself is 2.65 liters of volume, or 2650. Very, very, very similar to the one in the GT500 Mustang Shelby, but the pulley is different. And of course, I told you the power numbers already, 250 RPM, that's 640 pound-feet. And the horsepower comes in, the peak horsepower is 700 horsepower at 6,650 RPM. With a 7,000 RPM, like in some of the other Raptors, there's Quiet, Normal, Sport, and Baja. And they're quite different. And it's V8 sound, yes. So right here on the right of the steering wheel, you can control 4 levels of exhaust. Right now it's in quiet, normal, sport, Baja. I don't know if you could hear it. I could definitely hear it from the inside. The valves are wide open now. It says off-road use only, and you can vary that.
All right, let's talkie. Let me hear the speckies. Chat. Ooh, little backfire, baby.
Raptor R only will be available in one configuration. Of course, crew cab, shorter 5.5-foot bed, just like the other Ford Raptors, third
Yeah, who gives
generation
a
trucks.
shit about the other size, man?
37-inch
You know,
This is the latest super truck from Ford, the Raptor R. But competition hasn't been just waiting around and sitting still. This truck now has to compete against many entries, not just one. Yes, of course, the Ram TRX is there. The TRX has a little bit more horsepower, a bit more torque from its 6.2-liter supercharged V8. But
just like the freaking, what's it called? Fucking what's that fucking, what's their car? Just like the Challenger, they weigh as much as a yacht, bro. They weigh as much as a yacht. All right, that's all I gotta say.
The TRX weighs more. Ford says the curb weight on the Raptor R is 5,950 pounds, so just under 6,000 pounds. And option for option, that's about 400 pounds less than a comparable Ram TRX. So the Raptor R has a weight advantage there. So I cannot wait to show you some street performance comparisons like 0 to 60s, quarter-mile times,
can we get into that?
drag
That's
races.
what I want to see.
That's all coming very soon, I promise. Rivian R1T with height adjustable suspension as well, lots of horsepower, lots of capability. Those trucks may have a little bit more ground. It's still functional and still extract the air, but I think it's a little bit more prominent. And of course, Raptor R badge is quite visible. Also, this has a decal graphics package, which you can delete. You can tell Ford not to put this on, but this one does say supercharged V8, and there are a lot of different 8s. Yes, it's all about the...
Look, chat, I'm gonna be honest. I would want my truck to have nothing. I'd almost want it not to have even the badge. I just want people to think, oh yeah, it's a regular Ford Raptor. They smoke them, boys. The interior. Is it gonna be just like another Ford?
The inside of the Raptor
it is,
R.
but bro, it looks good as fuck.
So it's quite similar, but there's little touches that are unique to the R. First of all, recaro seats are still here. They're now made a little bit darker. There's special orange stitching, and of course the R is highlighted throughout. And there's kind of Alcantara is here as well. I think the seat is quite comfortable, at least for me. I feel like the bolsters are just right. And, well, I haven't spent a lot of time, of course, in this truck, but the leg support seems to be okay. Stylistically speaking, some of the other differences have to do with this new carbon fiber trim, and also some of the other blacked out accents around.
Or is it just fake?
Ford says
carbon fiber,
customers, you guys have been asking for kind of a little bit more of a darker look on the truck, and they delivered. Of course, orange accents, code orange is, of course, here on the steering wheel, the stitching of the steering wheel. The steering wheel is still very chunky. Then, of course, you can control the stiffness of the shocks right here. And the effort of the steering right here. And it is noticeable, at least it was noticeable in previous Raptors, so I'm imagining some of these modes are quite unique here on the R as well. On the left, this R button lets you configure those 5 parameters, including kind of the drive modes, the traction control system, the steering, the suspension, and the exhaust, just to your liking, and you can mix and match and then set your My Mode using the R button. And when you choose the Raptor R, there's basically no options. You can choose the exterior color, and you can delete the panoramic sunroof if you don't want it. Many of you have been wondering about the transmission in the Raptor R. It is a 10-speed automatic with a torque converter that's specially tuned to handle the power. Also the front.
Did people think they're gonna get a freaking manual? Come on now.
To handle the power, and everything has been retuned. The controller, of course, can still fold. You can open up your table. You can have your lunch, all that stuff. is still here. This is a Raptor after all, so yes, you still have the rear locking differential. You have your drive mode, you have 4 high, 4 low, 4 automatic mode. You have front torsion differential, which is a limited slip to allow the best traction possible. You have about 13
but I need to see the 0 to 60s and shit, bro.
No one outside of Ford's driven the Raptor R yet, but we have tested the TRX and the V6 Raptor. At our test track, the TRX hit 60 miles an hour from rest in just 4.2 seconds, running the quarter mile in 12.7 seconds.
So we don't have any of that information yet. Shit. Fuck.
At 106.5 miles an hour. The Raptor took 5.8 seconds to hit 60 and 14.3 seconds for the quarter at 92 miles an hour. That's a clear mismatch and the reason Ford built the R. The rerun should be much, much closer. Winner, TBD. There's really no messing around here. The Raptor R has 24-inch springs and electronically controlled Fox dampers in a bid to blend off-road capability with on-road comfort. The TRX counters with Bilstein Blackhawk electronic shocks. Both offer at least 13 inches of wheel travel all round, but the Ford has more ground clearance, 13.1 inches versus 11.8.
Bro, this just looks sexier, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong, man. This thing is clean. This is even cleaner.
Winner, on paper at least. The Ford edges it with more ground clearance.
So they don't have
now,
any
before we go on
performance,
to talk tyres, if you like what you're seeing and want to see more, subscribe to our channel. And if you're trying to sell your car, head to edmunds.com/sellmycar.
Chat, look, we're gonna touch base on this once they start getting more specs. Well, comparisons like 0 to 60 time. I would assume it's gonna be in the same neck of the woods as the Raptor R. I mean the TRX, because bro, it's lighter. It should be beating the TRX. I'm just saying how it is, you know. So can't wait. Anyways, we will be checking in on that whenever, you know, it gets more information. Ford, let us see the test, man. I already know y'all are gonna whoop on that TRX's ass, but come on, let me see it. Let me see it. Man. Anyways, yo, chat, I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure if you are not subbed, you sub. And if you did not like already, you like. And hey, man, I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure y'all add a like and a sub. All that YouTuber jargon I gotta say, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.